The next SWOT analysis would be the revenue and cost assessment. The strengths would be if we could contract with overseas manufacturers, thereby lowering our costs, and then selling directly to medical staff through our website. Weaknesses would be needing substantial funding for our research and development, our website development, and our marketing. Our opportunities would be that we could potentially create a strategic alliance with Vainlight, and the threats would be that we would go under before the product got to market financially. Next is our infrastructure SWOT analysis. The strengths would be procuring an alliance with Vainlight would increase market saturation. Weaknesses are that it might be difficult to enter the market and compete initially with Vainlight. Opportunities are that we would potentially be able to flood the industry and provide better care for patients, patent new technology, and create high demand in every patient's room. The threat would be that Vainlight catches on early and develops their own low-cost version and gets a patent before we do. The last SWOT analysis was our customer interface. Strengths were lower costs if a reputable and high-quality manufacturer can be found and contracted with either overseas or domestically. Market saturation and customer satisfaction, along with increased patient satisfaction. Weaknesses would be that we wouldn't be able to find a low-cost manufacturer, low visibility in the marketplace, leading to missed opportunities to saturate in the field and to help patients. Opportunities are working with highly specialized medical and dental staff to increase patient satisfaction, creating a demand both with customers and with patients. The threats would be, a primary one we found was that medical staff sometimes feel incompetent if they must use it. So we would need to market carefully to avoid a negative correlation. And lastly, the two pivots that were most dominant in from our initial canvas to our final canvas was initially product development. We initially determined that it would be a good idea to create a brand new product and wow the industry with a low-cost version of a vein finder. Research uncovered that another company had already created a revolutionary product that was overpriced for most medical staff to purchase individually. We determined it would be best to create this new product utilizing that technology and obtain a patent and then release it as a low-cost option. Ultimately, we decided that a strategic alliance would be in the best interest of both companies. And then lastly, our customer segment. Our initial intent was to market to hospitals, labs, blood banks, and other medical facilities, but it became clear that we needed to pivot and focus sales on individuals within the medical industry, such as nurses, emergency medical technicians, phlebotomists, lab techs, surgical techs, etc. Thank you so much for listening to the presentation.